All right, guys. So today's topic is the insurance sale versus in-home home improvement sales. So I'm looking at all of you solar, kitchens, bathrooms, roofs, siding, windows, doors, whatever you sell, even plumbing. I don't care what it is. If it's a home improvement, it falls in the same category because you all have the same problem. And I said, you the problem. You don't make a renewal. What is insurance sales? It is complete freedom. You own the business. You run it your way. Normally, when you sell one of these other products like a home improvement, you work for a company. You put on their shirt. For example, this is not a company shirt. This is a statement. Size matters. All you want to do is exactly what they say. So they will preset the appointments. They will tell you and give you the sales pitch, tell you what to do, teach you hopefully how to close the deal, and then they'll pay you a commission if it gets installed. Insurance is not exactly like that. Insurance, you have to fuel your business, buy your own leads, set your own appointments, and make your sales. But, big but, you normally make better commissions on what you sell, and you make a renewal. That's the biggest issue with selling home improvements. There's no renewal. There's no ongoing business. So it's hard to build. And that's the issue with it. Otherwise, it's great. I mean, preset appointments, go out and make the sales. I did it for years. It's amazing. It's a great place to learn something, particularly if the company has good training. Most companies don't. They don't. They don't do enough to train their sales reps. They think, okay, here's the appointment, here's your polo shirt, here's your little, demo kit. It should sell itself. It never happens. You will see instantly that training is not enough. They need better training. In the insurance world, training is everywhere. And there is top-notch training from people like me and other people in the industry that are high producers and will teach you exactly what to do. Now, I know there are a few more home improvement sales teachers, but it's just not as prevalent and industry-wide, scope. I don't know why that is, because home improvements is a multi-billion-dollar, thing. They just don't have as good a training. The last thing about home improvement sales versus insurance sales that's really important and a really big difference is ultimately when you sell a home improvement, unless you own the company, you can pretty much be fired at any time, and there can be some politics and other things involved at the office. For example, I worked at a company where one of the sales reps didn't sell very well, but his uncle owned the company. So he got a ton of leads, preset appointments. And he always was at the top near the leaderboard because he ran twice as many leads as everybody else. Insurance, I guess there could be that bias, but normally you own your business. You are responsible for you. So there really is no favoritism. There's no ability to have someone help you. You are your help. You own the business, your responsibility. So you don't have to worry about that, politics type getting in the way at the agent level. I'm sure as you get bigger, your FMOs and things like that, there is some politics to it. But at the core level of selling the products, there is no politics in insurance. You either go out and make sales or you don't. Like I said, I've worked at home improvement companies where somebody's uncle or cousin or buddy got a lot more leads than someone else, even though they didn't perform as well. So you always got to keep that in mind. And then the final point is, as I said earlier, and I'm going to reiterate, home improvement sales is a one-time sale. You sell somebody a roof, they're probably not going to need another roof for a while. You sell somebody solar, they're probably never going to get solar again on that house. It's a one and done. Insurance is a multifaceted sale. You could sell someone life insurance today, Medicare tomorrow, dental the next day, and then next thing you know, they have a kid or they have a grandkid or something happens and now they need a policy on them. They need car insurance, they need home insurance, they need flood insurance. The scale is endless on how many things they could possibly need in an insurance sense. You could put insurance on their dog. It's just an endless thing where you're normally pretty limited with home improvements to whatever that main product is and the product line that you sell. So what I mean by that is getting certified and carrying other products normally is kind of a pain in home improvements. So like if you sell a certain type of window, that you may only have two choices. You get a fiberglass or you get a vinyl window, and they're made by companies A and B. Where insurance, I have 50 carriers at all times. I have a bunch. I have many options. So if one doesn't work, another one will. And it gives you a lot of options, a lot of tools in your tool belt where home improvements you normally don't have. And some programs and companies I've worked at only sell one product. I worked at a gutter protection company. They sold one product. That's pretty much it. So if they didn't want that one product, you're kind of, you got no swings left. So it's a little bit of a struggle there. The last, I would say the other counterpoint for home improvements, and this is a positive. Normally insurance will have preset pricing. So what I mean by that is, say you want to buy life insurance and you're 70 years old and you have COPD and all these other health conditions. Well, your amount of insurance is going to cost whatever the carrier says it costs to insure you. I can't control that. I can't say, oh yeah, it's going to be $2,000 or it's going to be $500 or it's going to be $200 a month. I can't do that. Where like in home improvements, I can change the scale of the project a little bit or the products that are being used, and I can control price much more freely because ultimately it's whatever the company will accept as the minimum, I can make the price. So it makes it a little more easy in a sales sense because I can hit their price point based off what they're telling me. For example, with that just used with the life insurance, if this lady has all these, health conditions, COPD, she's 70 some years old, her insurance is going to cost a certain amount pretty much no matter what. Nobody's going to be way high and nobody's going to be way low. They're all going to fall into a tight little bundle. Where if I go price up her windows, we could look at super fancy windows for $20,000 or we could look at the most generic window for $10,000. It gives me a lot of movement in there. So that's an advantage from a sales point of view, but I would say it's a give or take. It could be an advantage, could be a disadvantage. If you guys think there are any advantages to selling home improvements over insurance or vice versa, comment them below because I'd love to hear them because I've sold both and insurance pretty much dominates selling home improvements. And the biggest reason is the renewals. I can go out and sell today and not have to sell tomorrow because I can still make money. And I had that happen where I was a top producer in home improvements, go out and make $200,000 or $300,000, but the second you stop working, you stop making commission. Where insurance, I'm a six-figure renewal. I don't have to go out and run calls tomorrow and I'll get a check. It's really, really amazing. And if you want that kind of financial freedom, you want to build a business that will sustain itself and you sell home improvements right now, click the link below and join the team. I will show you how to sell this product because if you can sell siding, windows, doors, solar, pest control, any of that shit, selling insurance will be a joke for you. You just got to get your mind around what type of work you're doing and how and why you're doing it. You're not building someone else's dream. You're going to build your own dream. Get out there and sell something.